Greetings and welcome, fellow Rear Admirals, to another episode of Let's Play Jupiter Nexus, the Jupiter incident. Alright, let's keep on scanning that.
In position.
There's a secret here. I like secrets. Mechanoids are still inactive. Let's keep it that way.
Angel, what the hell is that? It looks like a wormhole.
Your analysis is mostly correct.
Mostly?
It is a wormhole, but it does not have an exit. Not in the traditional sense, in any case.
In English, please?
Calm down, Commander. It is difficult finding terminology that you will understand. The passage leads into subspace, a place where the concept of distance becomes nonsensical. The wormholes connect solar systems via subspace, but their entrances and exits are fixed. This hole, however, leads directly into subspace, to the Nexus. Imagine our galaxy as a sheet of paper. Its corners are far away from each other, so we have to travel a long way on this flat sheet to get from one corner to another. However, if we were to fold the corners of the paper and make them touch each other, then these points would become very close to each other, while still remaining distant points on the flattened paper. The space that surrounds the folded sheet of paper is roughly analogous to subspace. If we want to use subspace for travel, we have to know how to navigate once inside. We have to locate the point we want to travel to. Just as important is knowing how to open a hole in subspace and exit. Established wormholes save us the trouble. All we have to do is fly through them.
All this suggests that the entity arrived from subspace and is able to open a wormhole anywhere it chooses. That explains how it managed to get here, even though we prevented the mechanoids from exploiting the Alpha Gate.
It has the power and the resources to conquer other worlds. If it is at all possible to defeat the entity, we must do so at all costs.
Well, you get no argument from me.
Aye, aye, sir.
Target hides special information.
Well, at least it's not shielded. By the way, we did do that objective, right? Yeah.
Let's find out more about this thing.
Complete.
The sphere consists of thousands of mechanoids. The resultant creation is far greater than the sum of its parts. Its task is to conquer the Vardrag planet and integrate it into the entity. The entity itself is observing from subspace.
Do you mean that the entity can be present in more than one location at a time? Are there multiple entities?
There is only one entity, or rather, well, it's easiest to refer to it as a single entity, but it exists in many forms, and its objective is omnipresence. That is why annexes sophisticated systems such as computer networks, laws of nature, or societal laws. Through these systems it grows stronger, and it is spreading.
I think I'm starting to understand. But if the computer networks are the best substrata for the entity, why did it progress so slowly here compared with the speed with which it conquered Earth? Vardrag computer systems are infinitely more sleek and sophisticated than those on Earth. Surely they'd make an ideal medium.
As I have already said, computer systems are just one part of the picture. The systems on Earth were perfect for the entity, as if they were designed for it.
And you're saying that's just a coincidence, right?
I am sorry, Rear Admiral. I have no answer for this question. We have all the information we need. We can't do any more here. I advise that we leave.
Well, I suppose we could. We want to test one thing though, before we leave. As long as we are here. Do the mechanoids have anything else? I mean, we can still scan them, so I'm guessing that helps. I mean, I'm a little bit wary about them turning active, but just scanning them shouldn't do that. I've already tried, I can't scan the Vardrag ships.
Task scientific analysis complete.
Well, let's scan the other one as well. Who knows, maybe there's another secret in here somewhere. And maybe this will boost his science skill. There's so many parts about the leveling system I do not understand. Must be more hungry than I thought.
Task scientific analysis complete.
Understood.
Right, just one more to scan and then we're done. I could do this with the Angel Wing, but this will finally make the Brutus a little bit more useful. We'll see. Yeah, no secrets here. Pity. Maybe the Vardrag ships would have had some information, but then again it's kind of dangerous to just leave them alive. I wasn't getting any scanning information on them. The shields they are using are apparently very strong, or our shields are so strong that they will completely block out our ability to scan them. You know, aside from data scanning purposes and all that, I kind of wish I didn't have to talk to shields to scan, though.
Task complete. Scientific analysis complete.
Well, that's just about everything we can do here. Guess there's nothing left to do but just leave.
Affirmative.
Warning. Shield down.
The entity controlling the Earth is spreading. It is targeted to the Vardrag's main planet. It sent a smaller subunit into the system via subspace in order to occupy the planet. The gate through which the invasion entered is special. It does not lead into another solar system, but directly into subspace itself. We refer to this area beyond physical space as the Nexus, which explains the title of the game. Yay! Ugh. Ooh. The Cross of Cromwell. For extraordinary heroism in action while serving as commanding officer of the Angel Wing fleet in the Chakra 3 Chakra system on December 13th, 2112. Assigned to the mission of collecting information on possible mechanoid activity in the Chakra system, Rear Admiral Cromwell, displaying of rare tactical ingenuity and inspirational leadership, skillfully directed the operations of his fleet. The analysis of the data he managed to collect during the mission about the Entitysphere and the subspace distortion greatly contributed to our understanding of the operation and goals of the alien entity. Despite the alien environment and the extremely difficult circumstances, mission wasn't that hard, he managed to ascertain the position of Admiral Scheinman and then lead a swift and brave action against the attackers of the Vardrag ship carrying the Admiral. assuring their escape from the mechanoid-infected territory. The superb leadership, fearless determination, and extraordinary heroism under fierce battle conditions. Calm down with the backpatting. Contributed to the successful accomplishment of the Angel Fleet's objective, aiding the NOAA Defense Force's effort in actions against mechanoids.
So many hollow movies have been made depicting the destruction of humankind and the galaxy that now I see it happening, none of it seems real. Who could have imagined that an artificial god would spell extinction for humans and countless other races? But this cannot be a movie. It is happening too fast, and the good guys are losing. The entity has infected the Vardrag's main system and is spreading towards their outer worlds. The ghosts report that the Gorgs are in a similar situation. Though they remain stoically unafraid of the Black Moon, their courage is no protection against the mechanoids' relentless advance. Are we too late to defeat the entity? Can Angel stand a chance against an opponent that has conquered whole worlds? It is no surprise that on the eve of the final battle, my doubts have reached their zenith. I've grown used to them. My decision has already been made. Using the data we gathered, Angel and our scientists have constructed an anti-mechanoid shield. It has been mounted on 6 of our support vessels by the Vardrag shipyards. Within its 100-kilometer radius, the shield dissipates the energy matrix of the mechanoids, splitting them into nano-sized particles and destroying them. For now, the Gorgs and the Vardrags have put aside their differences and formed an alliance against the mechanoids. I just hope their races survive long enough to enjoy the new accord. It transpires that the planners designed Angel as a weapon to be used against artificial gods like the entity. However, Angel is nowhere near strong enough to fulfill such a role. She needs to be shrewd and use the element of surprise, the advantage that stems from relative obscurity. Of course, this means that she needs our help. A formidable human Gorg Vardrag fleet has assembled at the Alpha Gate. It will attack the mechanoids in our solar system, allowing Angel to sneak through and fight the entity. I've been promoted to Vice Admiral and assigned with the honor of leading the operation. Though this is a huge responsibility, I'm concentrating on one thing. We have to win, whatever the cost.
Ooh, that does sound dire, doesn't it?
Vice Admiral, the time has finally arrived for us to get rid of our enemy. The mechanoid assault on their home system has made the Vardrags realize they cannot hide from the entity. They must face it, no matter how scared they are. Though the bulk of the task is still down to us, they are not only providing us with the opportunity to return to Earth, but they are dispatching a brand new fleet to join our forces, equipped with the latest technology. With their help, we will be able to mount anti-mechanoid shields on our support ships, allowing us to attack the entity's forces head-on. You and your unit are the first to cross the Alpha Gate to activate and at the same time test the anti-mechanoid shield.
Seems like a big gamble. All right.
Until the shield is activated, you must provide cover for the support ship, after which you will have to secure the perimeter until our fleet arrives. If the shield does not live up to our expectations, you will at least have a fighting chance of returning to Noah's system unharmed. Vice Admiral, the fate of Earth is once again in your hands.
No pressure then. Alright. Let's see. Did we get anything? Ooh, look at that. New ships. New ship, rather. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You gain no new points. You gain no new points. So we gained the Colossus, a support ship. Gigantic carrier, which is often used as a flying base for escorting the fleet. Neat. The Guardian. And nobody else is gaining any skill points, which is kind of disappointing. Because I'm pretty sure I'm using the ships correctly, so why are they not getting any points? And I'm not using them smart enough? Oh well. Let's have a look at whatever little goodies we can fit on our ships. Look at all that stuff. Kinda wish they would just give us, you know, infinite amounts of stuff, but let's just focus on what we can actually use. Because we're running out of missions we can actually do. Right, so we've got integrity shields for everyone. What's a battle firestorm generator? Alright, that's for our battleship. That's fine. Level 2 support, Quark. You know, we can't go beyond Quark, but do have crystal cells now. Crystal! Small size, I don't know if that makes any difference because they are all small size, aren't they not? But crystal cells are best. Let's see, we don't have anything. What's an advanced targeting system? Alright, so that's basically an advanced ECCM system. Alright, that's fine. As long as we're clear on that. That could be useful. Antimatter engines. Nice. And still nothing else there. Alright, let's see. No, that's the same. I did see the Nova plasma guns. That's the special. That's the new gun, right? Yeah, that is indeed a pity. We don't have anything new over here. If I'm gonna take on board any more cyborg commandos, it's probably not gonna be on the Angel Wing though. Alright. This requires us a little bit of thought. Which we're not gonna have time for today, I think. Alright, well, I could replace the Volcano plasma guns with Nova plasma guns. That's straightforward enough. That would be 12 points. Last net is 6 points, that would be 18. We already have an integrity shield. Do I want to install a better engine? We only have 2 of them and they cost 9. Good grief. Let's see, if I got 18, that leaves me with 8. So not enough. It's not enough. Well, engines are probably not my biggest concern. We'll get to places regardless. I mean, the antimatter engine doesn't produce... Well, it's not quite as emission heavy, so... probably good for sneaking. But we don't need it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out off screen, so, but always nice to look at the goodies. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.